This isn't much of a fucking party, is it? Where's Robin Ryan? I conquered the other fucking universe. You tell me where the fuck are Robin Ryan, you freaky wee prick! I don't want to see any pictures of your fucking pals. Wait a minute. How did you even know I was back in this universe to invite me to this fucking party?
Hello, Kenneth. I'm Max, the tower computer. Rab and Ryan are on floor 56, if you want to pay them a visit.
Get off us, you fat whoops!
That's okay. Yes, good to
What's
be
this
back.
tower all about anyway?
Well, the tower. Well, we sold the show to these sponsors, guys. Right? They've been really nice. They've been nice to stay.
We've got a producer, guy, Ziggy Springsteen. He's
Aye, wait a minute, don't go there yet. First of all, we get invited to this tower, right? So we moved here, right, and they done it all up. So then, right, Ziggy Springsteen said he was going to do a bit on the show, right? And we weren't too sure.
Never mind, just review a fucking game.
Oh, can do, big
Right,
shot.
you're short, biggin.
Where is it?
Sit down, Kenny.
Where is it? Watch me play it.
I'll go and get you. Oh, here, wait a minute. Here's a big tray of snacks for you. Welcome back to the universe.
What is this game anyway?
Don't know, I've not put it on yet.
Technology can seem so daunting and so much data is overwhelming. Now why is that jelly baby got a moustache and why is he talking to me like I'm an idiot? Well, the answer is this is Big Brain Academy for the Wii. Apparently the Wii is a piece of technology that can play computer games. It's amazing what they can do nowadays, isn't it? No, Big Brain Academy is aimed squarely at what is referred to now as the expanded marketplace, i.e., no you smelly tramp, why don't you get a girlfriend and wash your fucking hair? You know I'm only joking with you boys. No, it's aimed at like older people and stuff like that, lassies and all that guff. I don't know much about it myself, but apparently that's what it's aimed at. So it's like kind of halfway between being a game and halfway between being whatever it is that the other types of people are into. I don't know how it works. Anyway, let's have a look at it. You watching it, eh? It's not very exciting, is it? It's no... The games for the expanded marketplace is only quite as plush as the ones we get. You know what, if this had came out for us instead of the expanded marketplace, I think I would be, excuse my French, but I would be blooming peeved off, because I think that implying that someone's brain has to get back to school is really quite insulting. I'll tell you what though, if my brain did want to go back to school half as much as my willy wants to go back to school, oh, fucking I'd be a genius, man. I'd be firing into every class I could. Anyway, officer, what you're seeing right now is the best part of the game. It's the multiplayer, because when you're playing with other people, your kind of time limit goes down the shitter year. And the pressure's always on when you're playing, because you don't want to fuck up in front of your pals. Also, rather amusingly, when you're playing with other people, you can't speak out loud, because you will find yourself doing that when you're playing one player. You're like, I don't know, like F, put the nose down it up and down, and the number ones, you read the numbers out loud, because 1, 4, 5, 8, because it makes it easier to play the game, but you can't do that when there's other people in the room, because they think you're a fucking psychopath. What happens with Big Brain Academy is you pay your 20 quid, you take it home, you put it on for 10 minutes, you turn it off, then 5 minutes later you go, I think I'll put that on again. Put it on for 20 minutes, then you turn it off, then 5 minutes later you go, I think I'll put that on again, you put it on for half an hour. It's great fun, it's enjoyable, and it's even more enjoyable with other people, so I don't, get a wee bash, you might like it.
Oh, good morning, Lieutenant Solomon. Do you like my trousers?
Yes, sir, that's a very fine trouser, if I say so myself. But you can stop looking at me now, sir. I have seen your trousers.
Lieutenant Solomon! I have a message for you from Captain Grey. He wishes to know, have you seen his trousers?
Well, the captain wasted your time sending you a net message because he's sitting right beside me and I have seen his trousers already.
Have you seen me trousers?
Sometimes I wish that trousers were never invented, if I'm being honest.
Lieutenant Solomon, I've got a question for you.
Oh, I suppose.
Have you seen me trousers?
Yes.
You boy, take a message to Lieutenant Solomon. Ask him if he's seen me trousers.
I've seen your trousers.
Give him the message anyway.
Sir, yes, sir.
Robert,
What? Is that right?
are you coming to the roller disco with us tonight?
No, I'm staying at nearest lovely apple. I've got...
Okay.
Armoured Core games have a really bad reputation. In the West, people see them as games for weirdos and loners. People that are into big robots and metal and guns and big robots with guns. The truth of the matter is, the Armoured Core games are far more accessible than you would think. Even with all the complexities of building your machines, it's still a very accessible game in spirit. Now, before you watch this exciting playthrough of the latest Armoured Core game in the Xbox 360, it's important to note that I am fucking god awful at Armoured Core games. I've been playing Armoured Core games for years, and it's become apparent that not only have I not improved at the games, but I've started calling them armoured as well, as I did just a few seconds ago. You ought to have seen me playing Armoured Core Nexus. I ended up like Buffalo Bill. I was wearing people's skin and lowering the game into the PS2, which I was keeping in a pit covered in lotion. But still, I keep returning to the series, and this is for why. Because it's such bloody good fun. It's such an assault on the senses. I mean, look at me here inside this little room trying to kill these robots. There's a big machine in a room. Well, look at the time it takes me. Look how long it's taken me to take out these few enemies. And I mean, just this guy is still standing. Look, I missed him with my sword again. Look, I've maybe just clipped him that time. I got him that time. That's how bad I am at Armoured Core games. I am as bad at Armoured Core games as any of you are. That's the point I'm trying to make. And yet these games have a reputation for being entirely inaccessible to anybody who isn't steeped deeply into the mecha culture, and I am absolutely not. I couldn't tell a mech for a toaster apart from I would know that one gives me food. Come with me as we journey further into my ineptitude at Armoured Core games. I'm constantly in Armoured Core games spending ages rebuilding my machine and pulling it apart and putting new parts on, and I haven't got the slightest fucking clue what I'm doing. I can just about grasp the little logo painting bit. I can just about get that, but that's the limit of my abilities. The 360 version also enables you to do your usual battle in a simulator with other machines, and all this is for me is a chance to take on another enemy, try out my new parts, try out my new build, and get utterly, thoroughly fucking humped in record time. But on the 360 the environments are beautiful, I think. I mean, they're really subtle, they're no too flashy, no too polished, no too silky, quite gritty. And it's an enjoyable, pleasant experience waiting to get absolutely hammered by an AI machine, as happens again here. Leading me back again to my ultimate point that These games aren't inaccessible at all. The reputation they've got isn't warranted, and the 360 version is probably the most accessible Armoured Core's ever been, so this is the time to give it a try. It's a great experience. Look around you, you can see for miles. You're dropping down a big tower, there's lasers firing at you, you're trying to dodge them, and you know what? I'll get down this tower, I'll make my big dramatic entrance, and then I will get royally fucking shagged when I get down there, and that's fine. Because this is what games should be. Stompy, stompy, bang, bang, boom, you're fucking dead.
We seek titles that are immediate interest and easily playable by everyone.
Big man.
But at the same time, the content of these games should be scalable with enough eventualization and challenge for even veteran players.
Excuse me, pal. Shut up.
Can't do a little exercise together here, Reggie? Sure.
You caught my pubes in my zap there, man.
I think in the,
Reggie!
for the sake of
Caught my
making
pubes
this
in my
exercise
zap
interesting, it's only fair to turn this into a bit of a competition. And so I think I can safely say that this will be E3's very first head-to-head soccer heading competition ever. First one in 20
You poor
points
kid had
wins.
won, he'd announced
Sorry, pal. Sorry.
Consulvania. Aye, Consul, you seen us? You seen us on the internet?
Let's go ahead and stand on the balance board.
You, there's a one-up, boys, over there. Oh, you fucking wanker. Do you want me to ask that Jade Raymond do it for you? Aye, go on, will I? I'll ask her. I'll get it on private, right? Go and get chocolate raisins. Sorry, mate. Oh, Jade! Right, one of the Consulvania team. I'll grab you.
Hey, you all stink of shit, you sons of whores. Ah, yeah. Hey, you hungry, huh? How about you join my dick, huh?
I don't think that kind of language is particularly appropriate in front of these ladies.
Yeah, I bet your dad likes it up the ass, huh?
You require some soap for that foul-mouthed of yours, my friend. That's ridiculous behaviour in front of these nice ladies.
Yeah, you can't handle my big balls, huh? Yeah, bunch of dickheads.
Well, congratulations. You've ruined the concept of picnics for everybody. Hope you're proud of yourself. Now off you pop.
Yeah, your whole mother stinks of shit. Yeah, screw you, you dickheads. Ah, fuckers. Yeah. Oh, shit stickers. 23, the Protector.
No heard it? I'll let him introduce himself then, huh?
That's right. Let's see what you're made of. This isn't a sissy game with bits of cheese.
Oh, that's a fucking relief. Let me tell you, I'm just sick to the back teeth of the games with bits of cheese, man. Sick of them. Here he is, the man himself, Terenti, moving about the city. It looks good already, innit? I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I'm going out right now. I don't even need to see the rest of this fucking review. I'm going out and getting this Terenti 3, the Protector. It looks fucking amazing. That Ryan for Consulvania, he always does the best games. He does. I don't even need to hear this review because if he's reviewing it, it must be the best game. So I'll probably just go out and buy it now. You know how much it costs? You know how much it costs? You know how much it costs? It cost me... Wait, it cost me £20. Oh, £20. You see what I did? Rab, is that you? Help me, Rab, help me. Watch this while I try and calm down.
Just a couple of pops.
I must insist, sir. Please put it out now or I'll have to call security.
You know, you got a great pair of tits. We could have some fun in the back. Don't let that ass go hungry.
What does that even mean? What does that mean, viewers? Give your arse a salad? Does that mean... Oh, wait a minute, I just figured that it means you should let Terenti stick a sausage up her arse. A spunk sausage, it probably means, because he's lit fucking Oscar Cunton Wilde or something for Spain, so he is. That was footage from when you died in the game. Here is footage of him having a shit. Here is footage of him having a fart. When you die in the game, he shouts abuse at you because he's a fucking cock. But never mind the fact that he's a cock. Here is footage of him having a piss as well. That is also a mini game in the game because it is dead funny. I forgot to mention that is a comedy in Spain. It's the biggest Terente is the biggest film grossing or something in Spain. It's very popular. I'm sorry that my voice is changing, but I'm trying to hang myself because I don't want to live anymore after playing this. Lots of people apparently in foreign countries like Terente, and it's popular. There he is again calling me a fucking arsehole. Oh no, he's not, he's saying I did well because I did something right. And then he calls me a dickhead. Oh thank you, Terente. Terente 3 The Protector is pretty much one of the most unbearable experiences I've ever went through. It's one of the most inaccessible, frustrating games, and the humour really just pushes you over the edge. Because I've played many a bad game, but this just has some kind of swagger about it. Like it's no the piece of that it thinks it's no the piece of shit that it actually is. If you want to play this game, then you can go ahead and play it, but trust me, you will not fucking enjoy it.
Hello, my name is Edie. Hello, my name is Rosemary. And these are our frightful memories. Rosemary, do you remember this frightful memory? Yes, Edith. Escape from Monster Manor on the 3DO. I jolly well hope there's no plates with the devil's face on in this game. Oh! Frightful! Why is it, Edith, that from the inside of the Monster Manor there is no roof on it? I wish there'd been no roof on the woodcutter's cabin. We might have escaped. Oh, Edith, that's such nonsense. I remember you passing hours before I did. Oh, this memory is nothing more than a series of exorcisms from the standpoint of a first-person narrator, Rosemary. Edith, I don't understand a bally word you said there. My father. May I have some ice cream? Goodbye, everyone. Help us. Forgive us. Help us.
Would you like me to be the horse?
Come on, horsey. That's a good horse. That's a good horse.
Buckle up, boneheads, because Rab's about to review a Wii game. That's 2 now. I like horses. I used to have a horse, do you know that? Seriously, I used to have a horse, so I know quite a lot about horses. I never could ride one though, but I fucking can now. G1 Jockey enables you to live the life of a jockey. And it allows you to mix with a guy like A. Cooper and a woman like S. Thompson. She's quite nice, isn't she? She looks like an 80s hair rocker, whatever that is. Viewers of House will note that my trainer guy looks a lot like Dr. Foreman. Koei have been punting out the G1 Jockey games for years. They're good at them now. Unfortunately, the last one that was out was too bloody hard. And by too hard I mean I always finished last. So shall we dig into the meat of this release and work out whether it's improved any? Let's first of all, in the story mode, try training a horse. It's really bloody hard training a horse. Some of the tasks you need to do are very, very difficult. And people get very, very angry with you when you fail, because you're not just letting yourself down, you're letting the horse down. Yep, there was a trumpet of failure there, and you're also letting Dr. Foreman out of house down as well. Look at his face. He's fucking furious with you. Calm down. The good thing is that if you take on a training session and do well, look, he's back and look, he likes me again already. He's fucking happy. He's not this guy. He's smiling for you hated me a minute ago. Yes, you can do another training session and do far better and everything's okay, but that's not going to undo the damage you've done to your horse's potential. Every failed training session does a bit of damage to your horse, so that is still quite tricky. Fairer than last time, but still quite tricky. Check this creepy looking bastard. He writes for a racing paper and he keeps an eye on the horses. Sometimes he comes up to you and tells you to negotiate for a decent horse, and you spend your riding points that are earned through winning races to try and persuade people to let you ride their horses. I don't know why this journalist cares about my career so much. I think he's into me. There's Dave Bautista. We're coming to the day of the race, and before the race you can walk your wee horse about in the paddock and ask for some advice from the animal Dave Bautista himself. There he's telling me that people don't fancy my chances. I don't know why, because folks, I'm being honest here, I'm pretty good at this game. Yes, last time, last release, I finished last every time, but now, I've got it. You use your nunchuck to keep your horse moving forward. You use your remote to whip. And all you have to do during the race is keep your horse in a position he feels comfortable in. This horse feels comfortable near the back of the pack, and I'm keeping him there, and you can see his potential meter in the middle is starting to rocket up. That's because that horse is going, I can see all these other horses' arses, I fancy it. And here's me coming through now near the end, here's me coming through, and I told you I'm good at this game, here I'm coming! Oh, you bastard! You bastard! And sometimes jockeys come up to you at the end of the race and apologise for getting in your road. It's all a very polite game, and it's a very exciting game. Here's me on my favourite kind of horse, a horse that just likes to sit behind the leaders for most of the race, and then near the end of the race you can just whip the bastard and take the lead and win the race. And I'm telling you, see when you're standing in your living room and you've got your Wiimote in one hand and your nunchuck in another and you're thrashing wildly, this is one of the most exciting experiences you can get on the Wii. Genuinely exciting and genuinely exhausting sometimes. The Wii has been crying out for a game like this, a game that successfully marries the playfulness of the control system with a little bit of depth and a little bit of strategy and a little bit of skill. It's perfect. Oh, that's alright, that was deliberate.
If you're like me and you know nothing about The Darkness, then this might come as a shock to you. Oh, big things coming out of him. The Darkness, as you may be aware, is adapted from a comic book from Top Cow Comics. I've never bought a Top Cow comic because it's a stupid name for a comic company, but they make that comic and it's from the makers of Chronicles of Riddick, which of course I think you'll remember I reviewed, and I never really liked it that much. I thought it was a wee bit boring. And you don't really need to be told that it's made by the same people that made Riddick, because it has that kind of... Where'd that guy go? Do you see that guy disappeared? I don't think that's meant to happen. A lot of surfaces and stuff in the game have a similar look. It's quite violent, that seems unnecessary, but never mind, I'll let it pass. Yes, I was saying a lot of surfaces look quite similar. See that guy, man? Pure shatty cell when that happened, didn't he? Look at him, man. Can't he handle it? Do something, do something. A lot of surfaces have a sheen, I'll get it out eventually, a lot of surfaces have a kind of sheen to them that Riddick had as well. Look at this, it's a beautiful, great looking game, really, really beautiful looking game. That probably is the single most impressive thing about The Darkness. The presentation of it is just impeccable, and in a way it kinda has to be because it's The Darkness, and that's what you use the darkness to progress through. That's your power, is in the shadows. I don't know what that means. I've absolutely no idea what that means. It sounded good when I was saying it. I'm sorry, I'm wasting your time these days. That's what's I'm old. I can't put string a sentence together without here. Look, I'll just toss this guy about. That's what I'll do. I'll shoot him up the arse as well. Is that you happy now? Here, you'll like this. The tellies in The Darkness show all programmes, like entire episodes. Amazing, Sammy. Sammy, there's your programme on. Sammy, that's fire cheese on. So he's gonna kick himself that he's missed that. He'll blame me as well. Along with the impressive visual style as the actual voice acting. Let's have a look at that.
I'm gonna tear his face off, Aunt Sarah. Pardon my language, but I'm gonna rip that dirty little motherfucker's face off and feed his lips to the fucking rats!
Oh.
But I can't kill that little fucking scumbag.
Oh, come on now.
Without your blessing.
No, it's sweet, innit?
Brothers and nurse would come!
A nurse? You get no face, mate. I've not been showing you as much action, so I'll show you a wee bit more. I suppose it is That is the meat of a first-person shooter, is how close you can get a gun to a guy's head before you pull the trigger. I think that's what you all enjoy, isn't it, kids? If I tell you, it's no the best thing about this game, no, by a long shot. Nothing ruins an action set piece like atrocious AI, and you better believe that this game has very, very bad AI. Not only does it have bad AI, it actually has old-fashioned glitches. Look, they've put that guy in upside down. Imagine not even noticing that. I'm joking, of course. This is the screen you see when you die, which is also nice. See, you don't mind dying when you see nicely presented stuff like that. Strange that last month I reviewed Overlord and I controlled minions in Overlord, and this month in Day with Darkness you get minions. They're an entirely different beast. Well, let me tell you, all minions want today is shop and go and see Meg Ryan films. No, but what I would say to you before parting is that if you haven't played The Darkness and you know somebody that has, and they're saying, nah, don't bother, just rip their heart out of their chest, because they're done with it anyway. They'll never love again. You should easily be able to appreciate that The Darkness is a great wee experience and you should want to play it. You can use black holes as well, that's what you're seeing there. It is quite an easy game and quite brief, but like I said, it's entirely worth playing. You'll quite enjoy it, I'm telling you. If only to experience the joy of a floating tramp playing a harmonica. I actually tried to do that in the game intro before this started, but my trousers kept falling down. Nice talking to you.
Pleasure talking to you.
Go, you sit.
At the recent E3 show, we secured an interview with Hideo Kojima to talk about Metal Gear Solid 4. You're about to see that clip.
Very special moment for Consolvania. Big scoop.
2 seconds.
Oh, shut up. It's time for Ziggy Springsteen's segment now.
Oh,
dressed up for nothing.
Sick.
Oh, fine, alright.
Oh, what happened?
Like you, a games geek. Do you play video games? 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 So do I. Everyone's playing video games these days. Well, kids, do you want to play violent games? Well, ask your mum to buy them for you. If she doesn't, that means she doesn't love you. Alright, boys? Right, tell you what, boys, at PS3, great value for money. Not evil. It's good to play video games, isn't it?
Yes.
I think so too. I've got a little letter here from Tony, PlayStation.
Hey, I just bought a game with my birthday money, and I paid full price. It was great value for money.
Crazy. Jack Thompson. He's a cocksucker. Alright? Video games, they're not just for kids anymore. They're for grown-ups too. Right, kids? Not evil.
18 episodes in. It's about time I had a chug.
Here, Max, where's safe to have a chug in this tower?
I've noticed Ryan likes to use the ladies' lavatory on floor 4.
Oh, sweet. Oh, very nice, Max. Is the door locked? Nice and romantic now, boys, for our wee chug. Oh! There's old Razzle ready to go. Oh, for a wee chug. Oh, where's my wee favourite now? Oh, there she is, my wee darling. Oh, finally, slot E45, boys, E4. Having the E-chug. Oh, well, that's my tadger all oily like a wee distressed baby owl. Need to get some tissues now for flinging my filth in it. Forget it, boys. The romance has left me.
Forget, my friends, about the fact this is called Global Defence Force Tactics. This ain't no GDF, this is EDF. And as if to prove it to you, I'll show you some of the boys out the game. Look! It's the EDF squad in full effect! There's a woman with a gun, and there's the woman with a bigger gun, there's a guy with the stuff for the weed killer. So if this is EDF, this is going to be exciting, this is going to be epic. I can't wait to... Oh, my eyes! Don't worry though, folks. There's nothing wrong with grids and stuff. Global Defence Force Tactics is the Western name for the EDF Tactics game that was out in Japan, and it's a budget release. That's why it looks like this. But we don't mind things that look like this on Consolevania. What we do mind, however, is when you make your tank attack a spider or an ant, and you have to wait this long while the animation plays out. There you are, boys. Now I know what you're thinking, Rab, this is crap, I'm going to kill my maw. But don't kill your maw just yet, because you might miss another fight in a minute. There she is. There's him. There's her. There's him again. And... oh, you better get that scene, you big chap. Jeez, oh. Now, I know this might seem like I'm building up to give this game a right royal Consolevania ham-shaggering, but I'm really no, because when you go into the options menu and you turn these animations off, suddenly it turns from the most slow and boring game in the world to one of the most fast-paced and exciting wee simple strategy games in the world. For a wee cheap budget game you stick into your trolley at Asda beside the tampons and the frozen chickens, this is wonderful. If you're familiar with the Super Robot Wars series of games, it's kinda like that. It's involved in the same way and it's very fast paced, and the up point being that you don't have to read lots of cutscenes with shitey characters acting in juvenile, kinda weird, kinda paedophilic, kinda perverse ways like you get in Super Robot Wars games. Anyway, this is just simple. It's everything, all the fat's all trimmed away, and it's sticking you on a playing field, on a grid, with some baddies, and yourself with some skills, and you go out there and you try and wipe the enemy out for a tenner. The trouble is, sometimes the game gets so exciting and so involved, you do fucking stupid things. You forget that it's no just all kill, kill, kill. Here's Rab annihilating a bunch of guys he was supposed to rescue. But that's alright, get back on another grid and fling your guys out there again. Everybody fucking loves EDF because EDF's got charm. And this is a simple, cheap wee strategy game with hunters of fucking charm. Come on, EDF!
Yo, Detroit, my name MC Michel Micro. Shut up, now, bullet time. And it's how we do the review. Round up. Let me tell you a story about a game called Flat Out. Even more funky than something I shat out. This motherfucker's asleep ahead. Single players wild on lines of shit. Destructible cars and destructible scenery. Fast like Eddie Scissorhands with modeling greenery. Getting you good to your 360. Burn more muscle and through big spin. Let me talk, and it's one down too. Got me foaming like I had a shampoo. Got my style is just moving with a quickness. This ain't no game, it's a motherfucking sickness. Skip the intro like an elite beat. You can help a little pissy pants while walking down the street. This motherfucker is sure gonna last. This only competition is the self in the past. I spent half the morning lying in bed. I should have quit while I was still ahead. Let me tell you a story about Guy and Sigma, posing more questions than Edward Nigma. It's still so hard it'll make me dig my grave. Bitches at your winter. You gotta bust moves like a fat white ninja. Does I gotta have it for my PS3? There ain't much choice, bitch, let me see. Have you played it before? No? Then you gotta hit and drop your jaw till you look like Sergeant Slaughter.
got a similar experience to share with you now, coming from some of the most creative minds in entertainment. Halo is an epic work of gaming fiction, but this live-action short offers a brief glimpse into the world of Halo 3 and a chance to believe.
So nice living on a tree-lined street. It's so beautiful all year round. In the summer when leaves are green, and in the fall with all the leaves on the ground. And like the season, we must be going. Destination unknown. Destination unknown.
Alarm for you, innit? You fucking held on to this all these years.
You know it, wee man.
I remember all the running battles here. We all lot in the Covenant. Them running all over a fucking Halo. I remember it and I'm past it all. Don't need this helmet anymore, Paddy. You shouldn't have kept it. And I'm not calling myself the Master Chief anymore.
This has been my fucking life for years, trying to keep your fucking name alive, you cunt.
What the ain't it, right? You get me fucking wank. I'm a master! This has been my fucking life for years, you fucking prick! Where are you going? I fucking love you, Paddy. I love you, Paddy.
Good man. How you doing?
Nice to see you. You've been up in the world, by the way.
Aye, my new brief. I call it the Warthog.
The Warthog, eh? Pretty fucking sweet biggin.
We've big problems, boss. The Covenant all over the place. Our guys are spread thin, they think they run the show, they've got their leaks coming up here, kicking our asses.
Listen. See for the day now I get out of fucking jail. I made an oath, right, I'm going straight. I've got a fucking way to think about now. No fucking running about the streets chasing after the Covenant anymore.
You started this! You're the Master Chief. You're the one that got all us together. You're the one that got us down there, kicking their asses on top of the Covenant. And now what's happening in all areas?
Fucking good memories, aye. Good memories.
Well, we're sparse now. We're far too spread thin. Half the guys don't even give a shit anymore.
Listen. What goes on down at the fucking Halo is nothing to do with me, right?
How's it nothing to do with you? You started it. You're the Master Chief, or do you not call yourself the
fucking get off my back, aye?
I'll do you in jail, aye?
You're not the one that's been in jail for fucking 3 years, right? You're the one that just sat in your fucking arse while I went in. Fuck this, man. You're not happy with my new life. Fuck you. I love you. I love you, Paddy.
Master Chief, it's me. We need you down here. Paddy's just been stabbed. He's been stabbed by the fucking Covenant. Paddy's just been stabbed.
Black-eyed dog, he called at my door. A black-eyed dog, he called for more. A black-eyed dog, he knew my name.
I need to get down that Halo. Paddy's lying dead down there.
Don't you bother coming back here.
Ain't I care what you think?
You should care what I think.
Ain't your Master
What your way?
Ain't your Master Chief doesn't know, darling. But while I was in the jail, rotting away, pumping all the guys for the Covenant.
No, you left me myself.
That's getting Covenant written all over it. Who am I alone? I'm going to finish your fight.